What is up, you lovely lot? Happy Friday night and a
Good
very,
evening.
very spontaneous stream. Look who it is.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, we're getting there. Now, we don't have too much time. And why is that?
Because we have a quiz this evening.
Oh, yeah, we
We
do. Yeah, the big Christmas quiz is happening. It's Friday. It is the weekend. So many of you lovelies have finished work and you're on this Christmas break.
Did
So
I mention, Dale, that I finished work today? Did I mention that already?
you only 5 times. But yeah, the whole point of this little spontaneous stream is we want to talk about these quizzes and the work that has been going into making them. Now, obviously, people have seen this face loads and loads and loads, but they haven't heard much from you and what goes into it.
I don't really do very much.
That is not true. That is so not true. Hopefully, everyone can hear us okay. There we go.
Yeah.
Let me ask you the question.
Mm-hmm.
How did all this come about? How did it happen?
Actually, do you know, I remember you phoning me and saying, have you heard of an app called Kahoot? Is that how it started? That was like, have you heard of this app Kahoot? And I was like, no, never heard of it. And then, well, like anything that we've discovered that you and I work on, it just kind of grows, like to the point where you ban ideas. We're not allowed to talk about any new ideas. So you mentioned Kahoot, and then I started sending you links about how we could broadcast it, and it just kind of went boom from
Massive.
there.
Yeah. Well, we started doing like just normal quiz type stuff.
Oh, like the color brain? Was it color brain?
Color brain. Yeah. So it was like what three colors are this? And then when people were winning, there was an issue with no, we got it right first. No, we got it right first.
That happened to me when I used to play. I used to be at the top. I'd be like winning, and then you would say it was someone else, and I'd be like,
we used to get screenshots. People took it that seriously that we got screenshots of people angry that that it was them that won, but on obviously our side. And for a while, I actually had a friend. We called him the voice of reason, and it was his tiki character, this tiki mask that we had, and he was on speakerphone throughout the quiz. And what he said that was so long ago. And
I won one of those quizzes.
There you go. See, hey, champion. And then, so the idea of a quiz came about, and then it was what program do we use to bring this to fruition? And it was actually Andy Robson who first ever said about an app called Kahoot. And I will be so honest, whenever someone tells me download this app, get this app, I'm quite old in the sense of I'm all right. I don't want any of that hassle. And then I watched a video on Kahoot and I was like, that's how you do it.
Yeah.
I need help making this though. But I can't remember how we started doing that.
Well, because of lockdown, obviously, I was off work, so I didn't have anything to do. And I think probably, did you maybe just message into the admin group and say, who can help? And then you were working. I just remember the day I absolutely petrified you because you were like, look into how you can do this. And I sent you a video that was so technical and you freaked out. I remember that. But then I was like, no, we could do this. And we worked our way around it, which is why we've got the borders and all the other stuff that came with it, all because of that accident. Really,
all of the graphics. Yeah, do you know? Just
like the video clips and everything by accident.
Yeah, just a real quick one. Kelly, I can see. Please email getbinkyquiz@gmail. We'll try and get that into.
I'll get it to you. If you've ever been sent the code before, I email everybody out the code. Every quiz. So once you've emailed once and said, can I please have the quiz pin, you will get all future ones. And I just add you to a list and I blind copy everybody in. And it goes out usually we say 10 minutes before the quiz, but we're usually getting better at sending it out a lot earlier than that these days.
Do you know, so much goes into into make each quiz takes us about 6 to 8 hours to make.
At least.
And working full time and all of that. Without Claire's help, none whatsoever would have been possible. Zero.
I mean,
none.
If we're honest, I started working on the Christmas quizzes round about August. I started working on the Christmas quizzes at the same time as the Halloween ones.
That's the truth right there. That's how long it goes. I actually thought that we'd be playing the Grinch quiz. I couldn't believe that.
I know.
It didn't win.
You were really disappointed.
Hey, got some more comments coming in. What's up, Flo Rich? I had a very good conversation with Rich earlier. Thank you, my dude. Got no sound effect. That's work in progress. Hey,
it's Danny Panning.
So many. Thank you both for doing the quizzes and giving us something to look forward to during this weird year. That's the thing. Why did we start? Why did we do this?
Well, the Kahoot quiz sort of build up, that was because of lockdown. We wanted to try and bring sort of fun and distraction to everybody, and it was the best thing that we could think of doing that would do that, really.
That's the thing is anyone can go live and do what we're doing right now. I get that, but we wanted to figure out a way of including people to feel part of something. And I love that a quiz does that, and I like that we're learning with each quiz new ways to make it better, or whether it's a new style of question. So like you have to match the words now, or you use
we've got a new one for the quizzes tonight. There's a new style of question, isn't there, that hasn't been used before? The ones that I added yesterday, the ones that Jez and Lewis added to tonight's quiz, I added to the Home Alone one.
As in the puzzle ones?
The reveal one.
Oh yeah, that's the point. Yeah. So you need to be Claire, you're right. There's ways in which you can answer, but you just got to be quick. So the reveal one, so the image won't be that clear, but as time goes on, it gets quicker. Stuff like that. We also now, thanks to some of you guys watching, have quizzes like the questions made for us. Which is another way of including you guys into it. So obviously last week we had Gareth and Laura. Next week sometime we might have Flo Richter's one in terms of Star Wars.
All right.
I know Andy Robson's working on one. I know Tinkertails has done one. And we already have about 20 waiting to be played.
Yeah, I know. But sometimes it's not just the quiz, it's all the extras that cause the delay. But we've come up with a solution for that, haven't we?
Do you know, it's taken this long for us to do this.
Yeah.
And the solution is making we call it a default. But for most people watching, it won't look any different as such. It's just an easier way for us to deliver these quizzes quicker. And more often. But we've got some ideas for next year and where we're going to take those quizzes. So I'm going to put you on IMAX if you don't mind, while I quickly have a look at some of these lovely comments. And
nobody wants that.
I'll keep you like this. Don't worry. It's fine. And we haven't got too long. We can't stay too long because of the quiz this evening. Usually about half an hour before we go live, we test everything and we go through all the different sound effects, the different clips that are going to be used, make sure. Do you know, there's so many aspects of.
There are so many.
There's so many because you've got the actual Kahoot itself, you've got the camera, you've got
the lighting in your background as well.
You're thinking, why am I holding up a keyboard? Pretty much most of the buttons on this keyboard does something.
Yeah.
As in, it will change scenes or a sound effect or video clip or some text. It's like learning to play the piano, but each time there's a different quiz, it's a different button does something else. It's hard. I used to write it down.
Oh, yeah, you did. You had a bit of paper, and then sometimes I would keep it on my board next to me.
Yeah.
So that I could guide you.
Be like, remember, it's this one. Hey, evening both. Let's flick through
Evening.
some of these comments real quick and see them coming in. Do you know, we had all these grandeur ideas for when we was going to come on and briefly talk about these quizzes.
We've been doing this for ages, but we've just been so busy. When did you start building these quizzes? Oh, that's right. I forgot we put that together because we've been so busy. It's just, I mean, we were on the phone for about 3.5 hours yesterday, setting up for tonight and tomorrow night.
Yeah, very, very, very excited for, you know, Jez and Lewis have made tonight's quiz, the big Christmas quiz. They made it. There's some fantastic questions in here. About 40 questions are in here. And then tomorrow is Home Alone. It's the final of the quiz. You can see the smile on Claire's face already. That's the big one.
Yeah.
It's a little bit naughty, isn't it? Like, what's your favorite quiz?
Well, yeah, but it's only because, Bill, I kind of shocked you by my knowledge in Home Alone. You kept asking me questions and I recited the film.
Couldn't believe it. It's like, wow. Wow. Claire knows that Home Alone. I thought I did, but nah.
I didn't realise just to that extent until you started asking me questions and I was like reciting a bit of the film to answer the question.
Yeah.
We had a lot of fun building that quiz.
Do you know, we should have did like not a documentary, that's the wrong way to put it, but you know, like a behind the scenes really of what goes. I'd love for people to see it. I really would. Like one day people probably wouldn't believe that I get incredibly nervous before
really nervous, really honestly, like so nervous. I feel genuinely awful. And I'm hundreds of miles away, so there's nothing I could do except try and reassure you on the phone.
That's your favourite line, isn't it?
What's the pin?
What is the pin?
The pin? I don't know what the pin is right now.
So what's Danny saying? I've lost it.
He still needs to put together the hardest quiz ever.
I'm glad Danny's going to do that because we have had an individual. I nearly said a bad word then, and then I remembered we are a family channel. But an individual has stressed how these quizzes are too easy, how, you know, they need to be harder.
They're family quizzes, so they have to be easy for kids but more challenging for adults. It's like the Home Alone one. I read one of the questions to my best friend earlier on and he laughed and went, who would know the answer to that? So I recited the part of the film.
But that's why it's double points on that particular question. But it just makes me laugh. I mean, this individual who was complaining that they're too easy, it's like when you keep winning these quizzes, when you keep winning, then tell me it's too easy.
But if it was too easy, then like, why have people complained that they can't get on the top of the leaderboard?
There you go.
It's not just about answering the question correctly; it's the speed at which you answer the question.
Yeah, you're gonna win this. You got to be quick. There's no two ways about it. I mean, like, look at the match quiz that we did recently with the ride attractions, different logos.
Yeah.
Easiest quiz you've ever made. You just got to be quick.
Yeah, exactly. And the speed can be your downfall, because if you answer it too quickly and you answer it wrong, you're out.
And if you panic press and you get it wrong, you're screwed.
And there's nothing more annoying than being panic pressed.
Flo Rich is saying my Universal is a chat. It is, yeah. We do you remember the Universal quiz? We had some comments saying it was too hard. Do you remember that?
Yes.
I couldn't believe it. I was like, what?
It's easy if you know the answer.
I bet it's the same person that Google searches.
There's no time to Google search.
Go on, Nikki. Go on. Say it like it is. It's true. It's true. I mean, the big Christmas quiz, 40 questions this evening, in 1 hour actually. We're gonna be here. Jen's on her way back from work. She's gonna be right here. Claire will be in the background helping make everything work. Hopefully, fingers crossed, it all goes smoothly, because it has happened to us before. It only, touch wood, only like the first incident don't count. Because we know what happened there, but the other ones don't really know.
Well, we think we do. We think we fixed it because we think it was to do with the settings in the background. Because we kind of had to do some research into that, and we
fixed it.
And we think we know what's caused other issues that we've had. And we know how to avoid them. So hopefully, fingers crossed.
And a personal thank you to 626 Ohana Sierra. I recently got to watch some of their vlogs, actually. Unboxing made me very jealous. So thank you ever so much for your kind comments. It makes us look deeper into the movies when we watch to prepare. Though you do not seem nervous. These quizzes are fun. Thank you. That's very, very kind. Claire will vouch how nervous I get before.
I can tell when he speaks to me on the phone. And then normally when we're setting up, I see Dale's screen. So I see him and Jen and see the sort of how you'll see it before we go live. And I just take one look at him and I'm like, oh, he's really nervous.
And there's two people that have seen the Starflyer, the real version or the second version, the unedited version, basically, not the real version, the unedited version.
Yes.
So it does exist.
Yeah, it does exist. And he screams even more in it than he does in the one that's on the internet. He was properly petrified.
We took screams out.
to the point where when I see one of these rides and everyone's going, Dale, here's your next challenge, I'm like, don't do it. Don't do it. You can't do it. You can't do it.
Thing is, Orlando, they've got the new drop tower, haven't they?
Yeah.
Come in. And it's near the Starflyer.
It is.
So we look forward to taking that on. Of course I'm going to do it. I'm definitely going to.
Oh, you can't.
I'll do that.
I will never encourage you to do one of these things ever again.
Danny's saying he can understand being nervous. I'm the same when he does his new shows and Time Rovers, and it's true. It's because anything can happen when you're live. I'll say it every single time. It's very true. It's we're all just normal people trying to have fun and bring everyone together, and doing this kind of stuff. It's good to be nervous. It helps.
Yeah, it keeps you.
I think if you weren't nervous, then I don't know. Nerves helps.
Yeah, I agree.
Not at the time. I'm like,
I mean, I'm nervous when we do a quiz. I'm nervous, and I'm not in front of the camera. I'm like, in the background.
Wait, here's a question then. Here's something so obviously people know what Jen and I are doing, being at the forefront. But for everyone watching right now, what is it you do behind the scenes during the quiz?
During the quiz, I hold the game. So if I wasn't there, the game couldn't happen.
That's very true.
You would work around that. But yeah, I hold the game. I send out the pin to everybody via the email. I'm actually the only one that manages that email. So where I make sure you all get the information that you need for the quizzes. I am there to check that everything's looking okay in terms of when you go live. We always disconnect just before because there is always that fear that you have that I might hit a key. Because if I copy something on my computer and you paste, then he pastes what I've copied. So he'll be copying stream keys and I'll be pasting the pin. And it's not the first time that we've almost sent the wrong thing to the wrong place. Yeah. And also the comments, and making sure that everything looks good in terms of the comments on YouTube and the way it's brought into the software we use to broadcast the quiz. And then there's all the comments. Quite often I'll try and keep an eye on the pin email as well, because you always get that last minute person, can I have the pin please?
Yeah, it's true. We always kind of expect that one.
Yeah.
Here's another question. If we weren't doing quizzes, but we wanted to do something else that can bring communities together virtually, what is that? Is there anything else that's like a quiz? It's not a quiz. Where they can interact. That's a good question. But answer back actually with a device and be involved. I'm intrigued by that. Anything where we can bring people together.
Potentially use Kahoot and ask people what their favourite snack is and get them all to answer live, or their favourite.
You can.
Yeah, we saw that. We actually only noticed that yesterday. Was that yesterday?
Yeah, it was. Yeah. So Claire, you're right. So you're right. So we could start doing stuff where you'll see a ride, a restaurant out in Florida, whatever it is, and it's kind of like a live poll. Maybe we should like kind of look into that. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, we know it's there. We just haven't practiced with it, shall we say? We like
No,
to test these things out.
we need to. We absolutely need to. What out of the two quizzes that we have left for the Christmas ones, you got the big Christmas quiz and then Home Alone.
Uh-huh.
Why are you more excited about the Home Alone one?
Because I love Home Alone. I love Home Alone. The big Christmas quiz is awesome, and it's very there's a lot. It covers a lot of films.
Yeah.
But to give you an example, yesterday we tested both the quizzes, and I probably got half the big Christmas quiz right. The Home Alone one, and this was when Dale made me not answer one of the questions to test something. I got 38 out of 40. I mean, granted, I did write a lot of the questions for that one, but there were a lot that I didn't.
Yeah, that was a fun one. Like coming up with the questions for any of these quizzes. That's the fun bit.
You're really evil though, because you really enjoy putting two similar answers. You have this wee snicker that you do every time you do it. It's quite funny.
How does it go? Let's see if you can fist pump. Ready?
Oh no! Right, hold on.
You got it.
We had to practice that.
Have you got a drink?
I don't have one. You never gave me time when he phoned me. I was with my friend, and I walked down the road from my friend and took my jacket off, and then he was like, "Let's go live." I was like, "No, wait."
Nikki saying I got one wrong in Elf, was very proud. That's great.
That's amazing. Because I mean, I say I got 38 out of 40. I wrote half the questions.
Can we
get one wrong?
Can we give any tips at all for the next two quiz? Like any hints? I've got one.
Read the answers very carefully, especially there's a couple I'm thinking of. Read the answers very carefully.
Oh, I want to because it's lovely that you guys are here Friday night and you're here before we even do the quiz. But I want to give just a little.
Are you trying to give an answer away?
Not an answer, but like to give a tease as to a question that. Well, I'll just say one tiny thing. Uncle Frank. No, Uncle Frank.
I'm so tempted to do something.
He makes me laugh so much. Uncle Frank. So
there is a question around Uncle Frank.
I think there's two questions, or is there two? I think there's two. There might be three, but there's definitely two.
There's Uncle one in Frank. Particular that I'm thinking about.
Yeah. Oh, people watching this like, oh my god. Yeah. That's the beauty of it.
And it's based, and I'll give you a top tip. The Home Alone quiz is based on Home Alone and Home Alone 2 only. Just the two films. Home Alone and Home Alone 2.
I kind of don't count 3 and 4. I've never even seen them as Home Alone movies.
Third, but it's the ones with Macaulay Culkin are the ones we covered.
Yes. Oh, here we go. Quick comment real quick. Dawn and Gary, yes. We need all the help we can get. I really want to.
Just like there's so many because I read through them earlier on. I know them all.
We kind of got to give one.
No, I can't do it. Just
something.
There's a really tricky one, like a really, really unbelievably tricky
I've got it. I've got a way of saying it without giving it away without.
Right. Have I got to sit like this in my face?
No. You ready? People are going to be like, what the hell, Del? What are you on about? Something gets delivered. Home Alone. that
The questions based round.
the 2 questions are based on.
That's true, actually.
There you go, Dawn.
And the answer
Gary.
is
There's 2 questions based
Yeah.
on
a delivery.
something being delivered.
Yeah.
But
What a clue.
yeah, that's a great one. But here's one for you.
That's one that you really enjoyed making up.
It's one
It
of
was
my favorites.
Dale. He made them both up.
Have this is quite a deep question. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Has making these quizzes and being like such a huge part of this changed or helped through lockdown?
Yeah. What lockdown?
What lockdown?
It's like, my best pal's like, have we got time to meet? Have you not got a quiz to do? I'm like, yeah. It literally is. It's given me a focus. We have become really good friends. I mean, I've spoken to nobody else in this planet more than Dale. I walked in through the front door and my mum goes, "Who are you on the phone to?" And I went, "Surprise!" Yeah, it's given me a focus. It's given me a lot of confidence. I've learned so much, like so much. I mean, everything that we've learned this together, and sort of come up with solutions together on how we achieve what we want to achieve in these quizzes. And we've learned softwares together that we'd never really used.
Never.
Or even knew existed during this time. And then you get all these amazing comments. Your social media just explodes after a quiz. It's like everywhere you turn, you're getting a message, and it's that is just, see, when you get the videos or the thank yous and all that sort of stuff. Honestly, I've had tears in my eyes sometimes with the responses that we've had. And like Dale will always speak to each other after the quiz, and then you always say, right, go and look at this.
Have a look.
Yeah. Or we'll be on the phone and I'll be like, "Oh, you have to go and look at this. Go onto Facebook right now.
Have a look." That's what it's all.
And that's like, it's worth every single second that we put into these quizzes.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
really is.
definitely.
I mean,
I'm glad that we have learned so much that we're now going to be able to do more in the future, but making it easier for us.
Yeah.
Because when we themed these quizzes and added these clips and the sound effects, that takes so long. But I feel like we've done the real hard work now. So like if we want to do a Disney quiz, we pretty much have that covered. If we want a Star Wars quiz, we have it covered. Like next year, Halloween, we've already got stuff for Hocus Pocus, and the other ones that we've done.
We've basically got files on our computers which are labeled like Halloween, and then Hocus Pocus and Star Wars, and because we've had to find everything from scratch, like every single sound effect that's played, every single video clip. And sometimes it's not just about like finding the perfect video clip, it's actually physically finding that clip and then getting it onto your computer, editing it down.
Takes long.
Making sure the audio level's right, everything.
Well, that's it, because you're right. Like take the audio. When you use clips, like the level will be up here and something else will be there, and we try to match so that you guys, the viewers at home, you don't have to keep adjusting your TV up and down. Everything's that's how far we try to go with this, is to make it just, I don't know, we wanted to Disney Plus a quiz. We wanted to make a quiz that's different to the others and enjoyable. Keep it fair so people can see the score. Like the only way someone can cheat, I don't even know if there is.
I don't actually think there
quick.
is. Yeah,
it could be fast, like on the app, and that's why I like it so much, because we that side of it, keeping the score and who's first and who's second, that's completely taken away from us. It is through that program, and it's so helpful. I'm just going to read this comment out from Dawn saying, as I said in the comments earlier, this has really been a great thing to help bring the Disney community together. This is what it's all about, and we are so grateful. Oh,
Thank you.
yay. It's Dawn's birthday next week,
Yes.
and we're looking forward to jumping into the Disney Grown Ups live stream just
we
after
Yeah.
Dale Campbell's
Yeah.
Christmas Lights show. So, yeah.
Do you know how confusing it was having a conversation with Dale Campbell and then telling Dale Campbell I was speaking to Dale Campbell?
Oh, yeah. Okay, what's this comment over here? Interesting top 7. What's up, Get Benky? Missing new content. Hoping things clear up so we can get back to the parks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, we love doing the quizzes. Love it. I've always said that we have so much content. We do. We do. Like, but we made a conscious choice during lockdown, which was to put or try and bring people together in a fun way, and quizzes. That's what topped it, really. We can carry on making vlogs. We can carry on doing that. Even if, Jen and I didn't go back to Florida for a couple of years, I honestly think we have that much footage that that we could just keep going. I think out of all of the trips where we've been, we've only ever, out of 100%, I've probably only released 10%. Just have that much. But there's no rush. I think the only thing is, when we do get around to editing vlogs, obviously so much in Florida has changed that our stuff will look old. But that's Florida in general. You could go there one year and go there the next. It's changed so much. But yeah, respect to you. Interesting top 7s. Hope to see you in the parks. That'd be pretty cool, dude.
Yeah, but also, you take a long time to put a vlog together because you put so much work and effort and add these tiny wee touches that some people might not even notice that. They'll notice it's not there if it's not there, but the work that you put into a vlog is immense. The amount of time you spend on these quizzes is nothing compared to the amount of work you put into a vlog, and it does show, because they're absolutely awesome. But you can't do quizzes and vlogs.
No. Now, do you know what? You're so right. You can't. We can't, because we work full time, and as we said earlier, each quiz takes 7 to 8 hours to make. At least. To make. Hosting it's like 40 minutes.
Yeah, and it's like that's it. It's all done.
It's done. Yeah. Do you know what? It's almost like a Christmas present. Yeah. You save up, you go out, you bring it back, you wrap it, and then you watch the person unwrap, and that's it, done. Like, or a Christmas dinner. You spend all that time cooking the thing.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Preparing it.
Didn't last long, and then that's it. Gone.
Yeah.
Nikki, you are always ever so kind. Honestly, we really sincerely hope to meet up with you and be part of your foundation one day. Try and raise even more awareness or money for such a great cause. Nikki, you are a legend. You really, really are, and we love your comments. Thank you. What we got? Dawn, oh, thanks for the birthday mention. Hope to see you there. Yeah.
Well, we both plan to be there straight after the live stream, don't we? And our live stream starts at 7, and I believe theirs is 7:30, so we should.
Yes, we should cross. I mean, I think the light show is 20 minutes.
Yeah, so 24.
Yeah, so we'll be pretty much straight from there to there. Hey, that's pretty cool, man. Anthony Spenlove, what's up, dude? All of you have helped us over the past year. Hey, that's cool, man. That's cool. That's the thing, Dawn said it. It's this community, isn't it?
Yeah.
We just chose to do something different, to do this. And I feel better for it.
yeah. I mean, I've been so busy with it all, but like, not complaining in any way, because it's given us a focus. It's given us both a focus. Yeah,
it's like you said earlier. What lockdown? And it's not like this is a good link, by the way, to Ohana CA. It's not like the pandemic only affected the UK.
Yeah.
We were worldwide. Yeah. And Ohana CA are from California. And if you're into your haul vlogs and like unpacking like boutiques kind of stuff, we can never say how much we love the quizzes have meant to us. There is no rush. It's fun to see all your vlogs. It doesn't matter how long. ago you filmed them, we are still fun and entertaining. Hey, that's cool. I like it. Do you know, also want to mention Discot's vlogs, because Jen and I, we found a vlog from Discot. I want to say it was an hour long.
Half an hour.
It was like your entire Florida holiday with your mum in one vlog. And Jen and I have watched that probably about 3 times. And we were just like, wow, how cool is it to see you having the time of your lives with your mum going on? And I like the way it was all. Poof, poof, poof.
Yeah, I'm not someone that drags it out. I don't. I had about a lot of hours of video for that. Hey, Andy.
Andy's another one, actually. I remember the first time I met Andy was walking to SeaWorld. It was our first day. Was walking over to SeaWorld. I got to meet the Robson family. And I think we saw him again as well in Hollywood Studios, just keeping an eye on the time.
Right,
we got
random
to just got getting relaxed over it. They make me cry. That's what it's all about.
Danny's story about making you is the best. I love this. Absolutely love this.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
I met Danny. I'm going to read the comment in 2 seconds. I met Danny at the same time as Lewis. Actually,
that's right.
Yeah, met Danny and Lewis at the same time. So Danny said, meeting down September 2019, joining the Facebook group in Jan 2020 to be a part of this group and the community is one of the greatest things. Oh,
the friends
dude,
that I've made,
comment.
the friends, like,
yeah. Do you know? Look at the admin chat.
I know. I mean, like, I haven't looked at it since about 10:30 this morning. I'm scared to. There's about 7,000 messages.
Here's about, how many would you say? 12 people?
Yeah.
Most of whom have never met each other.
I've not met any.
But every day there is conversations like they've known each other for years. And it's been that way since we began. And I could not. Me
and Ed, we first video called each other, and I think we chatted for about, it was a long time. It was about 3 hours. It was a long time anyway. It was like, we were just like,
no, I've come to accept when you speak to Ed and Dawn, it's never quit. Never. And you know what? I love it. I really do. Yeah, you know, if you can have a conversation with Dawn, if you can have a conversation with Ed, you are lucky. They are freaking phenomenal. They really are.
I met Dawn that night after your chat. You know, the let's talk about it. I came on and chatted afterwards. It was lovely. Dawn and Gary.
We will be doing that. Let's just talk about it. Probably in Jan. Go from there. Oh, that's a cool name. I really like this name. Practically Nikki in every way. I love your vlogs. They are so much fun. Rewatchable. Boom.
They are.
The rewatchableness.
They are. They're just the best.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. No, well.
They are, though. They just bring the magic alive. They just do.
Claire, these 4,376 messages on there right now. Oh my God.
The thing is, my wrist buzzes every time someone messages in that group. So I'm sitting going,
Can't keep up. Cannot keep up with it. Right, we have a Big Bink. Hello, lovely.
Hey.
Come on in. Did you just finish work? I like your top. Here you go. Big Bink. You made it.
I do like your top. I love that.
How's that? Very festive.
Oh, yes. No, that is.
Got my hat.
He made me go and get this.
I made it.
No, get it done. Right, we need to get moving in just a few minutes because we've got a quiz to gear up and get ready for. So straight after this, us three will get our drinks.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I don't drink alcohol. Can we just say there is no apple juice in this house?
Wow.
Well, there is. It's just not for me.
Oh, look at that. So yeah, we hope you guys watching here right now are going to get ready for the big Christmas quiz made exclusively by Mr. Lewis and Jez.
Yes.
And we have some very funny clips to play during this one. And
yes, that's right. Oh yes. Brand new, installed yesterday afternoon.
That was quick. and someone might get a little surprise. There is a good photo that we're going to be showing during this. So yeah, so in just over half an hour, we're going to be back on the World Wide Web for the big Christmas quiz, and it is time to say goodbye and hello, Charlie. Right. Yes, Claire, thank you as always for everything you do.
Thank you.
I feel like we have this grandeur idea to talk about how we make the quizzes, but it never goes how we want it to.
It's like our conversations.
Yeah. We always say to one another, stop having ideas. There's an ideas ban.
Yeah, and then he goes, I know we've got an ideas ban, but I've had this idea.
We have to tell each other to stop. Like, no more ideas until we've done this.
Yeah.
Tell me afterwards. But it's all part. We wouldn't have it any other way. And without yourselves and without people in the chat right now who help make this possible, these quizzes wouldn't be as good as they are. They're more than just quizzes. People look forward to it. It brings families together. Tonight and tomorrow, it's going to be awesome. It really, really is.
Yeah.
And I'm very excited for the Home Alone one.
Yeah. Did we mention that Home Alone one? Did we?
So naughty. Anyway, we got to get going. We got to prepare.
Yeah, I know. Usually we're on the phone right now setting up for the quiz.
With an apple juice. Look, there's just water in it. That's water. Right, we'll catch you guys in just over half an hour. So thank you. See you in a bit.
Bye.